Signs.
All right, folks, welcome to a nice Thursday evening. Really beautiful conditions. Temperature's going to drop a little bit. All right, we're going to notice a little bit cooler out there. We got a beautiful moon, though, and beautiful clear skies. Speaking of Mayport, we're looking out over St. Johns River towards the village of Mayport. This is the JFRD dock, putting the time lapse into motion. A few wispy clouds, but we can see the stars rising over my head. So we got confirmed out the window. It is clear, all due to high pressure, some cooler air coming in. In fact, a little bit cooler this time. Last night we were in the 60s. We're in the low 50s right now, and we'll drop steadily. And through the weekend, be a little bit cooler as well. In fact, closer look where we just were taking a peek out the window. 61 Mayport, 60 St. Augustine. But as you get away from the ocean, a little bit cooler, 52 degrees here in Jacksonville. In your next 12 hours, notice how our temperatures will drop. We'll get into the 40s before it's all said and done for overnight and early morning low temperatures. So a light layer as we're getting ready for the bus stop and running out to the car to head to one more day, folks. If we're counting down, which we certainly are, right there at the bottom of my blazer, you'll notice the Jaguars countdown. That's the countdown to the weekend and to a big game here on ABC 25. Your front that caused that severe weather through the day yesterday has passed and in earnest ushering in some cooler weather. And at the beginning of the broadcast, I showed you the Pineapple Express coming off of the West Coast into California. All that going to lead to an area of low pressure digging out of the Rockies and bringing the next frontal system to the southeast and to the Dixie Alley, which could mean another severe weather outbreak as we get into Saturday. Not for us, it remains dry for us, but this will be the next weather maker for us as we get into early next work week. So we'll have that on the front of our mind as we get into our next 7-day forecast. For tomorrow, much cooler day, 65 degrees. The blue skies, you'll notice that polar blue, different kind of shade that we'll see and you'll notice. But overall, if you're in the sun, pretty comfortable day. And as we get out to the coast, 64 degrees. Northwest winds kicking up, folks. You'll have that off the land, offshore breeze happening at 12 to 20 with that frontal system that has gone by low tide, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's look at the next 7 days, how things have changed just a bit from when we were up near 80 degrees on Tuesday and Wednesday with that strong storm system coming through. We'll have the 30s, but notice even in those cooler temperature days, these next 3 days getting into the weekend, we don't have any hard freeze. We don't have a freeze at all, in fact. So this isn't kind of one of those situations we're protecting plants and pipes again. It's just going to be a little bit cooler, light layers type of situation for the morning. So if you're going to start early with the tailgate out at TIAA Bank, getting out to the parking lot early, you're going to need that light layer. By the afternoon, the high temperatures in the upper 60s, and by game time, remember, clear and cooling off quick. So by game time, we're in the 50s. And the next big weather maker, as we were talking about Tuesday, we'll see that 40% chance of a shower and a thunderstorm. That'll be our next big chance of a rain, and we will continue to watch.